Hello and welcome to Dan's Place. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a delight and a pleasure to have you here. Again, this is Dan's Place. My name is Dan Caldwell, and today we'd like to talk about imagination. Imagination can be defined as the act of forming a mental picture of something that is not present to the senses or has never been completely perceived in reality. Everything, absolutely everything around us started as an idea, stemming, that's right, from someone's imagination. Just think about the computer, cell phone, bed, airplane, automobiles, lights, knife, fork, spoon. No matter how insignificant or complex something may seem to you right now, it all started as an idea. And that idea formed from someone's imagination. Imagination is what literally allows us to have a plan B for survival on a daily basis. We can imagine all kinds and all sorts of scenarios and possibilities, can't we? And we have the innate ability to turn them into plans. It's through the discovery process that we get ideas, no matter how extreme or lack of current reality they may be based in. Then through a justification process, we begin to assemble objective evidence, I'll refer to it as, to formulate potential possibilities. Think about it for a minute. Imagination not only creates ideas, but it also justifies them. And it justifies them in order for action to be taken on them. Imagination contributes to the knowledge growth base. I like that term, knowledge growth base, because we're all growing in our knowledge. And through the process of learning from our mistakes, which is a part of that knowledge growth base, we can make mistakes. And we all will. And when we do, then take a moment to reflect on what has happened and why it happened. We begin to imagine what could have happened if, let me say the word, if we had taken a different action, right? Imagination is what allows us to create a life that we desire. My favorite book says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Psalms 34:7. By exercising the magnificent mental muscle that God has given all of us, we can change the outcome through our creative imagination. This is actually done by taking a moment and really imaging what it is that you want in your life and what I want in my life for ourselves, for our families, and those that we love. And we can do this with clarity, and these details come from your imagination. Then, by beginning to practice this every day until what was once an idea becomes our reality. Without imagination, we wouldn't have things like the light bulb. Thomas Edison worked diligently on perfecting a commercially manufactured light bulb. He imagined that it was possible and eventually achieved that success. He has been quoted as saying, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. What if he had used his imagination and had not believed in the possibilities? As a person of faith, please allow me to end our time today with one of my favorite scriptures in Matthew 19:26. With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. You and I were made in his image and in his likeness. Since he is the creator, you and I were born to create as well. So create something positive from the imagination that God has gifted you with and change a life today. Till the next time, this is Dan Caldwell saying God bless and keep the fire burning.